5S. 5S in short is about cleaning your working station, putting everything in order, and actually keeping it the way you have sorted it out. It is easy from the conceptual point of view and very difficult to implement it, especially if you have a lot of people and the working stations are by nature getting dirty quite often. So let's see how this is being done. So it has 5 stages. So first one is a sort, and it means basically removing things here that you don't need. So on the working station, you should just have things that you need for specific actions on a specific day. Then set in order means basically arranging essential items in such a way that they're easy to find, and the most frequent are closer to where you are. You should create set places for specific things, even if it's not that easy. You just create an outline of the place where they should be put. Shine is obviously about cleaning, keeping your working station, tools, machines clean and keeping them in order, not having any trash and dirt on the working station. So standardization is basically describing how your working station should look like and what should be where. And sustaining is obviously creating a habit of doing all those things on and on and on, and creating visual language that enables this to become a habit and reminds you of what should be where. So as you can see, very simple yet very difficult to implement. And here an example of application of 5S. So you have set places for specific things. Here you just keep the things which are required, and obviously you put what should be where. So here and here exactly in the same way. Another example you probably have seen in your office is where to put trash. So this is actually 5S in action. Now some signs that will show you that 5S is not implemented. Quite often you have a situation where they will claim that they have 5S and that they have done it. But there are some signs that you should look for that will actually prove you that they don't live by 5S, although they might have had 10,000 workshops on that. So first of all, machines are dirty. So if the machine is dirty, then the 5S is not working. People leave their working station without cleaning. In most well-run factories, the last 15 or 20 minutes are devoted to cleaning the working station. So it is clean for next day or for the people who will come after you for the next shift. A lot of unnecessary things that just lie around. So if you have a lot of things lying around, it means basically that the 5S is not being implemented, because this is against this rule which we said that you should sort things and just leave things that are necessary at the working station. Dust on tools, that suggests 2 things. First of all, that they don't shine, so they don't clean the tools. But second of all, it means that they haven't done proper selection, so they keep tools that are not being used. A lot of movement by workers caused by a number of things surrounding him. So if you have a situation where the guy has to take a longer route because there are a lot of things around him, it is also a good sign that basically 5S is not working. Not set places for tools and materials. Most tools and materials should either have some boxes where you put them with described places, or it is visually also signed, like I showed you on the previous slide, where to put it. Everybody dresses differently. This is also a suggestion that they don't pay attention to being clean and keeping everything in order. And last but not least, no procedures, checklists, and visual controls. And we are talking about notebooks being hidden in the quality department, but we are talking about procedures, checklists, and visual controls being next to the working station in the production floor. And you also should check when was the last update, because you might have some sort of a board where they are supposed to put some visual checklist, but if you check it, you might see that actually it's month long or even 2 months long. Now let's have a look at some examples where you will see that 5S was not implemented. So here you have the guy and his working station, like plenty of things he doesn't need. This is the close lookup at what he had on the desk. As you can see also, it's much lower than him, so this is not really proper desk. Then this is another example, like plenty of things, nothing is being used actually. Here a closer lookup, another nicely disorganized place. Here we found things which were 3 months old, and the same here, you had a lot of dust and nothing was actually used for 2 or 3 months. So as you can see, if it's not clean, if it's not ordered, then the 5S is not working. And if you make them implement 5S, then you gain a lot of things. I'll show you in a minute in Excel how you should calculate the impact of 5S being implemented for the operations and production costs.